Hello Windows Universe. In this video we will talk about what the F1 through the F12 keys do. For a more in-depth look at the topic, we will link an article in the description down below. The F1 key is universally linked to help in almost every program, may it be Chrome or Microsoft Word. If you were to press the Windows key in F1, it will open Microsoft Windows Help and Support Center. In MS Word, Shift and F1 reveals the formatting, and in MS Office, Ctrl and F1 opens the task pane. The F2 is if you want a hotkey to rename any of the highlighted icon, file, or folders. You would just select a file or folder and press F2. You can then rename any file or folder. In MS Word, Ctrl and F2 opens the print preview. If you were to press Fn and F2, it would mute the volume of your PC. In MS Office, Alt, Ctrl, and F2 opens the document library, and during the boot process, the F2 key takes you to the BIOS setup of your PC. F3 often activates the search function in different applications, including deleting browsers like Google Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. If you want to decrease the volume in some laptops, then pressing Fn and F3 will do that. If you're in Microsoft Word and you want to change from upper to lowercase, highlight the words and F3, and Shift F3 and Google Chrome will also open the search in Google Chrome. The F4 key is often used to close the applications. Alt F4 will close the currently open program. Alt and F4 opens the shutdown option when no program is open. Control F4 closes a part of the running program such as a tab or a document. On your laptop, if you were to press Fn and F4, this will increase the volume of your laptop. Pressing F4 will also take you to the address bar in Windows Explorer. And in some applications, F4 opens a full screen window. The F5 key is often used to refresh a web page. If you want to replace a window in if you want to find and replace a window in MS Word, then clicking on F5 is what you want to try. To start a slideshow when clicked in PowerPoint, also just press F5. Fn plus F5 in your laptop can decrease the brightness on your monitor in some of those laptops. The F6 key takes you to the address bar in some browsers like Google, Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge. In some laptops, Fn plus F6 will increase the brightness of your monitor. In MS Word, pressing F7 opens the spelling and grammar checker. Shift F7 opens thesaurus in MS Word. In some laptops, pressing the Fn key plus F7 opens the second screen options and opens the display scheme in other laptops. F8, that's commonly used to start your Windows PC in safe mode, and it can take you to Windows Recovery System at times. If you are using MS Word, the F9 key will update your document. If you want to send or receive mail in Microsoft Outlook, then press F9. The F10 key, that can open the menu bar in the open application. And pressing Shift F10 will work as the right-click option. If you want to enter and exit the full screen mode in almost every popular browser, then press F11. In some laptops, Ctrl and F11 opens the hidden recovery options, and Alt F11 opens Visual Basic Editor. If you're working on MS Word, click F12 to open Save as window. Pressing the Windows key in F12 saves your document in MS Word. And Ctrl F12 opens a document in MS Word. In popular web browsers, if you want to inspect the element, simply press F12. Now, just remember that some of these features are available only on some selected laptops, and usually these options or features or function keys have default actions or icons printed on them. For more helpful articles to help you maximize your Windows experience, go to our website, thewindowsclub.com. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, where we are always adding new content aimed at making you the master of your digital house. Thanks for watching and have a great day.